Hi, this is Crown Annabelle here with a message for all of those who feels like God is quiet right now and they are looking for a sign, looking for reassurance to if they're on the right path or not. In this journey, there are quiet seasons where you won't hear a lot from God, but it does not mean that He is not there. The understanding that people need to have about faith is that faith is a knowing that God is with them, a knowing that God is working on their behalf. To doubt God in those quiet seasons is a test of your faith. So in those seasons when things are quiet and you're looking for reassurance, and this is a thing that I've noticed a lot online, is there's a lot of people who gravitate towards prophetic ministries and different words, and they're just searching for a sign and an answer to their prayers, the answer to a question that they ask God, looking for outside sources and outside answers instead of being still in that time. So I got an analogy from the Holy Spirit. A woman who says that she has faith in her husband, does she then go out and she go through his phone and search his messages? Does she follow him to see if what he's doing is true? Does she doubt the decisions that he make for their household? The point is that in this quiet season, it's not because you're doing anything wrong, or it's not that you're on the wrong path. It's strengthening your faith to be able to still believe, still have hope, still have faith in God, even when He's quiet. That's the point. It's not for you to go searching for the answers from other people, from men. This is the thing, from outside sources outside of God. This is how you can find yourself in a place where you can be put into confusion, because a lot of like these prophetic ministries, yes, these messages are for someone, but that is no guarantee that it is for you. So many times when we all in this journey, we have had a quiet season, and I guess this is probably a time for us to start to talk about these things more, so that people can have some form of information on what to do in that time when it's quiet and they don't know, because you can put yourself in a dangerous place when you go seeking for answers in a bunch of different people, because that stirs up confusion and it may not be for you. So then that may cause disappointment to you if you hear a message from someone who's prophetic and you take it in and you believe that it resonates with you and you think that this word is for you, and then that thing doesn't come, and then now you're doubting yourself, you're doubting God. And the thing is this: the quiet season is simply there to strengthen your faith. So that's to keep moving forward, keep pushing, regardless to if you get reassurance from God. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point. That is what's going to strengthen your faith, to keep moving, regardless to if you have all of the answers or if you don't have all of the answers. The point is for you to have a knowing that God is working on your behalf, because He said it, He would be. That was His promise to you, that He would never leave you. So even when He's quiet, it doesn't mean that He's not working on your behalf. It's not that He doesn't hear your prayers or He's not answering them. That's not the point. The point is to strengthen your faith. And as you go through this journey in that quiet season, yes, you may not understand that quiet season when you're in it, but when you come out of the quiet season, you will be stronger in your faith. You will be stronger spiritually. You will be stronger mentally. You will be stronger emotionally, because you're going to be not relying on outside sources outside of God for that reassurance. You're going to have a knowing within yourself, because God's going to put that knowing inside of you. But the confusion comes from when you're searching different places, different people, to try to get an answer to a question, because you feel like God isn't answering you fast enough. But that answer that you're asking for, the prayers that you're asking for, they're in that season of quiet. It's to build you up internally, so that you won't have to rely on other people to know if you're on the right path. You won't have to rely on people. You will receive the answers yourself. So when he says be still, that's the point. Be still. Be still in that knowing. Be still in your faith. And I want to go elaborate a little further because I've been in this season, and I understand and I know exactly how it feels when you're in that season of quiet and isolation, and you're kind of not knowing what's going on. You're praying, you're talking to God, and you feel like you're not getting any answers. And so you start to go and look out to other people to find the answers, to get some form of comfort, to get some form of reassurance. It's not punishment. I'm going to just tell you that it's not punishment, but it can feel like punishment in that quiet because without the understanding of knowing what that quiet is for, you could feel neglected. You could feel like God has turned his back on you. You could feel like God is ignoring you. You could, there's many feelings you have, fear, worry, that you're on the wrong path. But the quiet is really simply there, and this is something that I had to learn when I went through the season, is the quiet is really there to strengthen you, and it will strengthen you. The moment that you pull back from needing to know every single detail, because I'm one of those people, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people can speak for this. I'm one of the people that want to know plan A, plan B, step 1, step 2. I need to know what's going on, right? And that's how I was in the beginning of this journey. I need to know what's going on. So I would ask God a lot of questions. And so when I didn't get the answers for those questions, I go seeking out to other people that's prophetic, believing like, oh, they have a better knowing than me. God is speaking through them, and he's ignoring me, so maybe I can get the answer through them, right? And yes, they'll give you some words of comfort, but you have to consider the fact that maybe this message is not for you. So what you will set yourself to doing is that you will start taking all of these words because you're in a desperate need to get an answer, and you find out that these answers that are these messages that people are giving to you, they're not for you. They may resonate in that moment because it's something that you desire, but it's when you ultimately look up and wait for that thing to show up and it doesn't, you have to understand that message wasn't for you. This quiet season is there to strengthen your faith, because that's when you're going to be able to move mountains. That's when you're going to be able to move. That's when the enemy's temptations, the enemy's threats, the enemy's negative speaking in your mind, it's not going to have any effect on you anymore. Because in that quiet, God is going to put a knowing in your spirit that it is going to outrank anything that any man, any devil, any demon is telling you. You're not going to believe them. And that is where he's trying to get you. Because in that space, you will not be easily tempted. You will not be easily shaken. You will not be easily put in fear and doubt and worry, because in those spaces, it's when the enemy can get you to move and take an action you're not supposed to take. If you're in a place where you feel desperate, that's when the enemy strikes, because he wants you to make the wrong decision. He wants you to move in haste. That's what the quiet season is about. Where you can still be calm and collect, not knowing what's going to happen tomorrow, but you know God got you. So when people say God got me, I mean stand in it. You need money for this bill, don't panic, because God has always made a way. That's where you need to be. That's what the whole that quiet season is about, is to get you to a place where you can be calm, when you don't know what's going to happen in the next minute, when you don't know what's going to happen the next day, and still be calm and collect, because you know what? God got you. That's the message.